Gatorville. It is a done deal. Jim McElwain is headed to Florida. The CSU coach will become the next head coach of the Florida Gators.
Oh, say it's not so.
Yeah.
Our Josh Moser is up in Fort Collins with details on the deal. So, Josh, what can we expect next? How does this play out?
Well, right now it's just business as usual as the CSU football team awaits their bowl bid, which will officially be announced on Sunday. They don't know who they're going to play yet, so they're just inside, actually gathered for the first time right behind me since Jim McElwain had been officially announced. Looks like we got Tyson Brylo trying to come over. He's one of the senior offensive linemen. But the big news is that the Dave Baldwin, he is the team's offensive coordinator, has been named an interim head coach. Coincidentally, he's from Granada Hills, California, where John Elway is from, but he's also been a head coach at San Jose State. He's also been a part of programs such as Baylor, Cincinnati, and Michigan State, so he's got a ton of experience, and he's led the most potent offense possibly in CSU's history. Now, Garrett Grayson will remain as the quarterback, again, setting all of the records this year. We haven't had a chance to talk yet to the players. We will do so after this practice period, which is going to end in roughly about 45 minutes to an hour, so we'll have much more coming up at 5 and 6. But again, business as usual. It seems like the players are in good spirits, and as soon as we hear from them, we'll let you know. Mark, back to you.
I guess the big question now is how they work the compensation out, and there's all kinds of information floating around about that. But I guess CSU gets a split of the pie. Jim McElwain, the coach, Coach McElwain, he will pay a piece of the pie. I mean, it's interesting how all the dollars split out here.
Yeah, so here's exactly how it's going to play out. Florida is going to pay $3 million. Jim McElwain will pay another $2 million for a total of $5 million in cash to CSU. Now, CSU will also play a game in Gainesville between 2017 and 2020. That date has not been set yet, but they're guaranteed at least $2 more million in that, so a total of $7 million of the $7.5 million buyout. That's 93% of what they were asking for, and really $7 million going towards that stadium that will be voted on hopefully tomorrow night. It's a pretty win-win, and I think they've gotten a lot of interest in this head coaching vacancy so far. 40 to 50 have talked to the interim AD. Again, that's another thing hanging up in the air. If they find out of an athletic director, it's pretty hard to hire a head coach for your football team if you don't know who's leading the entire department.
There you go. Great school to go to, though, I must say. And boy, college athletics is rich. Josh Moser reporting from Fort Collins. Thank you.
Offensive coordinator for the last few years and now takes over as interim head coach.
The goal for us is to finish the season the way we want to finish it, and that's a bowl win that will take this program, whether it's myself or anybody, to the next level, and that's what we want to do. We do want to go out and win this.
Baldwin led his first practice as interim head coach this afternoon, and we're live. 9 News sports reporter Josh Moser joins us live from Fort Collins. Hi, Josh.
Hi there, Aaron. Yeah, the players just wrapped up in the indoor practice facility about 30 minutes ago. And it was really their first formal meeting on the field since they found out that Coach McElwain would be indeed moving to Florida. And really, it was business as usual. He ingrained a special sense in these players and a tone of winning. And that was what really carried through today. Here's Garrett Grayson after practice.
You know, one hell of a coach. I can't say it enough. He taught us everything about the details, you know, like I said, in life or in football. It's something that he preached from the moment he got here. And he won't let you get away with, you know, little things. Every little thing means something to him.
As a university, we should be happy. You know, he came here and he helped us out, put us back where Colorado State want to be at. You know, 10-2, that shouldn't be the highlight of our year that our coach is leaving. The highlight should be that we sold Hughes out 2 or 3 times. You know, the highlight should be that, you know, we back field around the conference. I think we should talk about stuff like that and be happy for Coach Mack that he did accept the job of that caliber.
Now, D. Hart and Coach Mack sharing a special bond. They go back to Alabama. When we talked to D, he said the thing he's going to miss most about Coach Mack is his smile. From Fort Collins, Josh Moser, 9 News.
All right, thank you, Josh. CSU said they were firm on. Here's Josh Moser.
Finally, a return to normalcy after 3 days of uncertainty about Jim McElwain leaving Fort Collins for Gainesville.
As a university, we should be happy. You know, he came here and he helped us out, put us back where Colorado State want to be at. You know, 10-2, that shouldn't be the highlight of our year that our coach is leaving. The highlight should be that we sold Hughes out 2 or 3 times. You know, the highlight should be that, you know, we back field around the conference. I think we should talk about stuff like that and be happy for Coach Mack that he did accept the job of that caliber.
Yes, this team would have loved Mack to stay, but at the same time, they understand that Florida is getting a phenomenal coach.
Worth every penny. He's a great coach. He He's a great coach. I mean, it's no downside to him. He'll do good at Florida. Every
little detail matters. It's something that he preached from the moment he walked on campus, to make sure every little detail that we're doing, it doesn't have to be in the football field. It can be in life. Just take everything that you do seriously, try and perfect everything you do, and I think that's a big reason why we're 10-2 this year.
There's still plenty to play for this season for the Rams. A win in their bowl game ties the program record for most ever in a season with 11. Now it's the players' turn to leave their legacy, just like Coach Mack left his. Josh Moser, 9 News. Aaron, yeah, the players really were their normal selves, a lot of smiles, very loose at that practice. Certainly you could tell the feeling they had for Coach Mack and how much he taught this team. And although they're very saddened to see him go, especially with the level of success he brought them and this program, they know Florida is taking a great coach away from Fort Collins.
Worth every penny. He's a great coach. He's a great coach. I mean, it's no downside to him. He'll do good at Florida.
Every little detail matters. It's something that he preached from the moment he walked on campus, to make sure every little detail that we're doing, it doesn't have to be in the football field. It can be in life. Just take everything that you do seriously, try and perfect everything you do, and I think that's a big reason why we're 10-2 this year.
Success brought him there, and it brought us very far. And don't take anything for granted. So just keep your head up and think about the positives. We're going to a bowl game.
Now, speaking of that bowl game, this team will find out officially on Sunday who and when they will play. Now, Aaron, if they win that contest, that's 11 on the season, which is good enough to tie the all-time program franchise record. So certainly a lot left to play for this season up here in Fort Collins.
All right, thank you so much, Josh.